ladies and gentlemen, Garry Moore.
I have something to show you here. This belt is emblematic of the world's champion wrestling championship. Isn't that something? The first time I've seen it on camera. I tell you, if you're going to walk around town wearing this, you better know how to wrestle, right? Anyhow, the wrestler who won this belt is going to be our first contestant. But first, let's say hello to our panel here on To Tell the Truth, huh?
Bill Cullen. Carlisle. Joe Garagiola. And Peggy Cash.
It's the kind of thing I wish they give away in our business.
Yeah.
And things like
That's
that.
right.
You know, something you can wear around the parties, conversation piece. It's a nice-looking thing there, whatever that is.
It's really swell, isn't it?
Isn't it great? Let us meet now our wrestling champion. No?
What is your name, please?
My name is Lillian Ellison Smith.
Number 2.
My name is Lillian Ellison Smith.
Number 3.
My name is Lillian Ellison Smith.
And I ain't gonna argue with any one of the three of them. But one of them really is Lillian Ellison Smith, and here is the story. I'm Lillian Ellison Smith. I'm the world champion women wrestler. I am the first girl grappler ever to receive Ring Magazine's Women Wrestler of the Year award. And after pinning down challenge after challenge from a legion of determined distaff dynamos, I was also voted, and I quote, Miss America of. After only my second or third match, a sports writer asked me what I wanted most out of my wrestling career. Unhesitatingly, I answered moolah, or money. From that time on, I became known to wrestling aficionados from coast to coast as the Fabulous Moolah. Signed, Lillian Ellison Smith, the Fabulous Moolah. I was talking to the real one, and very gentle person in real life. We'll be right back after a few commercials or so.
At Post, we know people need everyday energy. Pardon me. So we're here with Grape Nuts High.
Let's do it.
Excuse me, would you like to try some Grape Nuts High? I made it.
It's good.
What do you think about my hat? Grape Nuts High, energy to burn.
Poor Daddy. He's totally outnumbered. Even the cat's a girl.
Sorry, guys, but sometimes it's just a woman's world. That's why we're proud to introduce Women's Tylenol Menstrual Relief, specially formulated for more complete relief of a woman's menstrual symptoms.
Maybe he needs a dog.
New Women's Tylenol Menstrual Relief.
Bye, Dad.
You're running free, touches me. It's a Saturday, hey, you're flying away. I'm baking up some cinnamon, feeling you'll be right back in. It's not just a sweet confection. Cinnamon is the heart of my affection. Now I'm showing love of mine, my heart to yours. My heart to yours. My heart to yours. Pillsbury.
Why do my Kraft singles taste so good? Because the Dairy Fairy mixes milk with magic.
2 out of 3 kids don't get an amount of calcium. When they eat Kraft singles, they're getting calcium they need and the taste they love. Kraft singles. Magic every single time.
Oh. What's the matter, honey? Oh, heartburn. I know just what you need.
New Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Faster than Pepcid or the leading prescription. New Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief.
You have questions. I have the answers.
I've seen you help people on television and you guided them in the right direction. Could you tell me what type of direction is my life headed into?
The first card I see is the moon card.
Yes.
And then your feelings get mashed up.
Jesus.
You're sitting up for the last 4 nights. Somebody must have hurt your feelings. Somebody was talking about you. Let me tell you what we see. Somebody was talking about you. Somebody has all your business out there.
Right.
You trusted somebody. Last 4 nights, your feelings have been hurt, so you've been up all night.
Yes.
You haven't been, and this is around a relationship.
Oh, talk about it.
Okay? Make me take you to church, young man. You hear me? I said a relationship, and the relationship is not all that bad.
Right.
But too many people up in your business. Your fate awaits. Call me for your free reading now.
Call 1-800-435-1919.
We have 3 very able ladies across the way. They all say that they are Lillian Ellison Smith, the world wrestling champion who is known as the Fabulous Moolah. And we'll start with the Cambridge Cannonball, Peggy Cass.
Number 3, who's wrestler?
The name doesn't ring a bell with me.
Thank you. Ring a bell. How cute. Thanks. Number 2, what part of the lady has to hit the mat? Be pinned to the mat? And how many times, for how many falls out of what?
2 out of 3.
And what part of it has to hit the mat?
Your shoulder, the back of your shoulder. To win, you mean?
Yes.
Right, yes.
Well, what do you have to hit
you have
for
to
a
pin
draw?
the back, you have to pin both shoulders.
Yeah, that's to win. Well, what do you do for a
Yes.
draw? I mean, that's what you have to do, period, right?
Right.
Okay. Number 1, do you get a guarantee when you wrestle?
Sometimes.
Are you work on a fixed fee or a cut of the gate? Or is this too personal?
Both.
Oh, you get okay. Number 3, how many times do you wrestle a month?
Well, approximately 3 or 4 times a month.
Uh-huh. And do you do anything else on the side?
No, this takes up pretty much of my time.
Uh-huh. Number 2, do you have to train hard?
Yes.
And you have to eat the right stuff and everything?
I think it's, I do. I try to eat the right thing, so.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. We're going to go down to Bill Cullen.
Number 2, what is a step over toe hold?
That's when you, take your partner
Yeah.
and you, I got to try to remember how to explain it to you.
Show him.
You.
No, you know.
You know, that question, Bill's a little bit like asking somebody, how do you play the accordion, but don't use your hand.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
Step over toe hold came in very handy last night. Number 1, it's not polite to ask a lady about her weight, but you must wrestle in a particular division. What class, number 1, do you wrestle in?
Well, they only have one weight class for women.
Oh, really? It's unlimited then. You can be.
I'd hate to tell you how much I weigh.
Yeah, I won't ask that. Number 3.
One class called mean.
Mean, yeah. I've been meaning to ask for years, and I hope you will accept it, number 3, in the manner in which it is asked. It is merely a clinical curiosity on my part. I certainly, how shall I put it? Do lady wrestlers have to wear special equipment that men wrestlers would not ordinarily have to wear?
No.
I did it very well, did I?
I get it.
You get it? Do they? Number 2 on that. Oh, come on.
Too bad. There went the buzzer. We're going to go to Kitty Carlisle.
Number 1, did you get any moolah?
You bet.
Good. Number 2, what's a half Nelson?
When you catch both arms and you hold the head this way, from the back.
Thank you. Number 3, do you grease yourself when you wrestle?
Never.
Number 1, do you ever wrestle men?
What a question.
Professionally, that is.
Well, it has happened.
Number 2, professionally, number 1?
Yes.
Number 2, are you married?
Yes.
Does your husband mind your profession?
Oh, no.
He likes it?
Yes.
Number 3, are you married?
Yes.
And what does your husband do?
My husband's a salesman for Yardley.
Do you ever wrestle him?
If he requires it, yes.
Number 3, who wins?
Well, most of the time I do.
That's good. Number 1, where did you get your trophy, that beautiful belt?
The belt? When I won the championship.
Well, where was it?
In Baltimore, Maryland.
Thank you. Number 2, how do you get...
Thank you, kid. Let's go to Joe Garagiola.
Number 1, who is the promoter in Baltimore?
Vince McMahon.
Number 2, does NWA, the initials, ring anything with you? Does it mean anything? NWA?
Yes.
What does it mean?
National Wrestling Association.
Who is Luthez?
Luthez? Doesn't ring a bell again.
Number 1, does Penny Banner ring a bell with you?
Yes.
Number, number 2 is a mixed tag team match.
That's when you have 4 wrestlers in the ring, and 2 go in and start the match. And if to get in, you'll have to tag
number 3. Do you agree with that?
Yes, she's right.
Number 1, that's a mixed tag team match. Agree with that?
That's tag team match. Would you repeat it again, please?
That's all right. We'll just move on. Number 1. How many referees are?
I'm afraid we won't, Joe, because the bell rang, and that means that the round is over. You must mark your ballots according to what the information you gained as to whether it's number 1 or number 2 or number 3. I think you know that we pay $50 for each wrong vote. We pay $500 if they're all no good. And who starts on this question? Peggy, okay?
Well, I don't know much about it, but she knew. I don't think she knew what a mixed. I mean, I don't think she agreed with those other 2, so therefore she's. Well, anyway, I voted for number 1. She knew Vince McMahon. Is that right?
All righty, we got a 1 going there, and Bill Cullen.
Yeah, I went along for the same reason, because the mixed tag team match had been incorrectly described by 3 and 2, so I went with number 1.
All righty, you got a pair of 1s. Kitty, you look baffled.
Well, I don't really know an awful lot about it, but I think it's not.
We got a trend going here,
And she
here
looks
comes
gentle.
Here comes Vince McMahon's friend.
No, I'm positive it's number 1 because Peggy Banner is also a lady wrestler, and I don't think very popular with our friend Miss Ellison there.
Not too popular with her,
I wouldn't
huh?
think so.
Well, now, earlier on, I showed you the belt worn by Fabulous Moolah to identify which one of the 3 ladies, I don't know how close we can get on there, who is actually entitled to wear this belt. I'll peel off the tape here, and we'll show you her picture, which is put in the middle of this celebrated belt. And, of course, it is number 1, the Fabulous Moolah. This picture, number 1, doesn't show your pretty green eyes at all. It's got great, marvelous green eyes. Number 2, tell us about yourself. What's your real name? What do you do?
I'm Pearl Murray. I'm a blues at the Flying Pub in New York.
Hey, good luck. And number 3, tell us about you.
My name is Sandy Bursch, and I'm an executive secretary for Saturday Review Programs.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You said, I'm not going to call you anything but Miss Smith. I'm not going to get fresh with you.
Moolah's fine. I like that.
All right. You said that you had wrestled men on occasion. Was it some kind of a stunt, or do you really do that? Did you really do that for money?
Well, I did it in Hawaii one time.
How did it turn out?
I won in 20 minutes.
How about? Well, I certainly do want to thank you for being with us today, and I want to thank those 2 ladies as well. You were welcome to come back in.
Thank you very much.